Hello student, in this discussion we shall look into the comparison of the fixed and floating head biogas plants. So you have got two columns, left side is fixed dome and right side is floating dome. So in fixed dome gas is released at variable pressure because the dome is fixed. If the gas is more, the pressure increases, gas is less, the pressure reduces. So variable pressure. But in the floating dome, because the drum is itself is floating, so the constant pressure gas is being released. And in fixed dome, because the dome is covered with concrete, the defects identify is difficult. Whereas in gas or this floating dome, defect finding out is easy, and you can remove the drum itself and check. Fixed dome maintenance cost is very low. In floating drum, because it is made of steel and gets corroded, and the cost of maintenance is high. Fixed dome is cheap, economical to construct, whereas floating dome is costly because of the steel used here. We are talking about the same capacity. And in the fixed dome, the space is not wasted because on the drum, whatever is there, it is under the ground. The above space can be used. Whereas in the floating drum, because the drum is floating, you cannot use the top surface. That area is wasted. In the winter, the temperature is high, and because in the it is made of concrete, whereas in this floating drum, it is dome, it is made of steel, so it is a conductor. The temperature reduces in the digester. Fixed dome, this concrete one brick masonry is longer life. The floating dome life is short because of steel and corrosion. And this fixed dome, you require more excavation because it has to go inside, and the floating dome one, it requires less excavation because the top portion there is a floating dome, so that much excavation is not required. The advantages of biogas as a fuel are it has got high calorific value, it's a clean fuel, no residue produced, no smoke produced, non-polluting, economical, can be supplied through gas pipelines, and burns easily. It is used as a domestic fuel for street lighting and for generating electricity. If you run it in an IC engine generator, no? I have seen this big biogas plant in IIT Bombay when I went last year for the international conference. So the hostel waste, what leftover food they are using there, and it is producing biogas, and it is sent to the hostel for cooking. So if you use biogas, then you will not cut trees and you will use less coal. So it reduces the burden on forest and fossil fuels. Clean fuel, so pollution is less. And the spent slurry, whatever is coming, it is coming as a rich nutrient because it has got nitrogen and phosphorus in that, which can be used for plants. And even this, it solves the problems of water pollution because the sewage, animal dung, human excreta can be used in the biogas plant. So that pollution treatment is not required. Here only it is get treated, and it also produces gas. So it is like waste to energy plant. Only thing, the initial cost is high, and you require a good supply of cow dung for this biogas plant. So those who have got cattle farming and all, large number of cattle, so they have got this. And one more limitation is due to the temperature variations. No? Basically, see, these are ultimately what is this biogas? It is produced by the microbes, bacteria. So they are small bacteria. So they are also living organisms. So they want certain favorable conditions. So due to extreme temperature variations, they die. And that is why these biogas plants are not very popular in India. Though they started with a big bang, everywhere they started, but they could not sustain it over a period of time because of the problems associated with the biogas plants. Okay, in the next discussion, we shall also look into the problems of the biogas plants.